Good morning. So I got the eBay pump number 2, which is slightly older than the ones I actually had in there. You can see this. This is week 35 of 1984. So this was probably a 380 engine, 3.8 liter or 5.0. But it is basically the same system, and you can use this. However, this is the version which has the spacer rings. So the older ones have these washers in there. There's one underneath here. You can't really see. And then the one is going on top. Now, the reason why I got this is on the other one, if you remember my video, the rings, the oil light bushings were worn out. And here we got 0.05 millimeter play, which should be enough. And that should be good. And my friend Martin Gymnast, he made me the correct tool to actually place the front seal, as you can see here. So this will fit perfectly in here. I'm not going to push this back in since I got this placed. But you can see this in the back. The Mandrel will sit exactly in the oil light bushing. I can show you this on the back too. Those are 15 millimeter ID oil light bushings. And you can see how tight this fits, because this is like 14.97 millimeters, and this is here 14.94 millimeters. So this is already 0.01 millimeter over the tolerances on this one here, but it has less miles than my pump. The problem is you can't get the pump anymore. And I replaced the O-ring here and the one on the other side. The guy had rebuilt this on eBay and sold the pump. I don't know how much I paid for it, $100. But he placed the inner pump seal at the wrong position, so I took it apart. Also, what is really important is here you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in now. There is a little recess on there, which is, I believe, 0.7 millimeters right here. And this is how far the seal actually has to be recessed in, if we can see this. It will completely set the, oops, here. This is what we want to look at, 0.7 right here. And this is now completely in there. And it has just the right recess. You don't want it flush. You want this 0.7 millimeter in. That's what the manual tells us. And that's what this Mandrel tool does. If you search for it on eBay, you can find it. I may put the eBay link in it. Martin wants a couple $100 for those without the cord, 300 with the cord. But this is really the only tool you can use to properly put this in there. So I'm going to reinstall the pump now. And I got the O-ring kit from Kent Bergsma of Mercedes Source. And I got a whole bag of the correct front seals from Mercedes-Benz. And you can see they were made in 2017. September 9th of 2017, so in Hungary. But those are the ones they sell. I do not know if Mercedes-Benz is going to make any more of those once they run out of the stock or not. This is something I'm seeing is more of these parts are no longer available. And basically you use this mallet type thing to set this in. You can't go crooked because it aligns with the inside oil light bushing. So you're going to come straight down, and that, like I said, is that recess. We'll put it exactly in the position where it needs to be so it won't leak. Then I ordered the new high pressure hose, and the reason for this being is when the trunk is fully loaded with whatever that is, the 600 pounds or 600 kilograms, whatever you can put on there, then this pump will put out more than 2,000 PSI. 2,000 PSI, 132 bar. The exact number is 1,923 PSI. And then the check valve in the regulator level adjuster in the back is going to open up. And what I did is I got the new hose. This is the feed line going in from the tank. And this is the high pressure hose which hooks up from the side. And it goes to the pipe going all the way back there. If you have an old system where the pump was leaking or not working right anymore, and you bring this back to specs, This output here on the side, this is this one here, the pump output here, which connects to this here, will carry 2,000 psi pressure. And if your hose is old, then this thing is gonna burst at the seams as soon as the pressure rises, before that check valve opens up. That is just something I wanted to mention here. The tool Kent Bergsma has, that orange one, this is to lift actually this inner ring out once you take this stuff out and these spring-loaded things, whatever they call them. And then you can lift this out and you can replace the back bearing on this. But that's basically it. So I'm going to reassemble this pump. This pump is now done correctly. And then I'm going to swap this out with my other pump, which is still leaking because the front seal didn't go in right enough. That's why I decided to have Martin make me the Mandrel, the push-in Mandrel. That's what they call it. It goes real easy. I don't have 3 hands, so I couldn't really show you this, but it works 100% right. Okay, you have a great day.